what's going to happen day to day. It's just the way the world is right now. Keep checking the website about cancellations, whatever. That's just the way the world is right now. Just a crazy time. But if in nothing else, the fear of touching someone or we have hand sanitizers at all the exits and entrances, can serve us for this gospel more than any other. If you ever think God's not in charge, this is a good example. Because the idea of, I can't touch this person, I can't, don't even touch your own self, your own face, whatever, your cleansed hands with alcohol, is exactly how a Jew would have treated a Samaritan. And the scriptures told you that. A Samaritan was a Jew who had married outside the faith and impurely lost their Jewish bloodline. Contaminated Jew, you might call them. And Jews would hate Samaritans. They would not talk to a Samaritan. Get away from me. Just like we would say, get away from this person because they may have a germ or a disease. You can't believe that gospel is given to us today. God must be in charge. And a rabbi in Jesus' day would not speak to a woman in public. And Jesus is talking to this foreigner who left the faith and a woman and going on at length about it. It's hard to believe it fits on today's culture. Don't touch that person, or get away from me, don't touch my, God must be in charge. That same notion of don't get contaminated by this Samaritan. And it's a deep gospel, but not difficult to understand. Jesus met the woman where she was. Okay, this woman is what we would call today a hot mess. Okay, she's had more husbands than I have Eagles t-shirts, and that's a lot. Okay, I mean this is the town floozy, she is. But he talks to her. First about religion, and then about her personal life, which is a mess. He meets her right where she's at. But he doesn't leave her there. He doesn't leave her stay there, which other men had done. He lifts her up and frees her and changes her to something better and deeper and richer, maybe even holy. He met her, he changed her. This gospel, and really the next couple gospels, are given to us because we have people who will be accepted into the church at Easter. That's sister's department more than mine, but we got a bunch. It's about conversion from sinner to holy, we hope. And it appears she did. I believe she left there a better woman, this poor soul. But we're all called to be converts. Even those of us who happen to be Christians. We're called to be converted in at least 3 ways. I think this is all of us. But I'll tell you one thing, it's me first. The first is to be converted from word to action. Look, if this is a bad day and you're here, you are good Catholics. You should probably have stayed home, but you're here.
It's not a bad day.
So, but the conversion from word to action. I was driving past Memorial Stadium today, right where there's a new pool hall there. And it was a guy, I would say Gerard's age, something like that, 30-ish, laying on the ground. And I drove by. A little bit of a hurry. But I tell you to stop and help that person. That's the word I preach. But I drove right by. And I put my foot on the brake and drove around behind the glider and pulled around. And I said, I had to stop. I said, are you okay? I got the guy up, and is he good? No. Is he okay? I guess. And he walked away okay. But at least I stopped. And we all need to do that. Religion is never about talk, it's about action. Most of the time I drive by that person. I'm always in a hurry. 2 is from charity to justice. And that's a conversion a lot of us have to make. If we ask for something, you give it. Today, I don't know, socks or whatever it is today, you ask whatever. But there's another step, and that's, why are there poor people? And what can we do to stop there from ever being poor people? We fed the poor Monday down at that mission on Olive Street, right down in the same neighborhood. But the greater question is, why are there poor people who have to rely on handouts and soup kitchens and giveaways? And we're trying to do that. We're involved with the Homeless Coalition, trying to take a step for why are there homeless people? That's a conversion. It's not enough just to help the poor. You've got to really help them. And the third is to go from worship to witness. You came on a day the bishop is saying to you, you don't have till you came. That's worship. But witness is to bring somebody back with you. We didn't have to do that. We weren't trained to do that. Everybody I knew when I was a kid was Catholic, and they all went to church. Now very few people go to church. It doesn't matter about the virus. Very few people go to church. Forget whatever else you're doing for Lent. Bring one person to church who you know doesn't go. And you can forget everything else. God would be very pleased. But we're not good at that. Protestants are much better than us at going out and grabbing. They just are. I'm not sure why, but they are. I know they are. That's going from worship to witness. Those three changes, word to action, charity to justice, worship to witness, would make you just a great Lent. Just take a little step. The funny thing was, the woman came to the well. She wasn't looking for water. She was looking for a man. She's been doing that all her life. The only men she had met so far were interested in her body. She finally found a man who was interested in her soul. And Jesus wasn't thirsting for water. He's thirsting for faith. He still is. Let us stand, my friends. We'll profess our faith.